awareness, Mayor Saunderson, for the first portion of this meeting, everybody will stay on this link. And then we'll just remove staff to the waiting room while we have our in camera and then join. And then the 5 o'clock meeting will have a separate link.
Okay, thank you, Sarah.
Excuse me, Your Worship, we're live.
Thank you very much, Chris. All right, Council, it's 2 o'clock and time to get down to business. So I will look for a motion to adopt the agenda, and the motion reads that the content of the Council agenda for February 28, 2022 be adopted as presented. Can I get a mover and a seconder, please? Councillor Berman and Councillor Doherty, all in favor? That is carried unanimously. And before I move into declarations of pecuniary interest, I just want to say welcome back to Deputy Mayor Hall. It's great to have you back at the council table, Keith. And I'll look now for declarations of pecuniary interest. Are there any declarations today, Council? Seeing none, if you find yourself in that position as we move forward, please let us know. And that brings us then to item 4, which is our in-camera motion. And it reads as follows. Whereas the clerk hereby concurs the reasons for the in-camera session have been duly reviewed and considered, and the matters are authorized under the exception provisions to conduct a closed session in accordance with the Municipal Act prior to proceeding into closed session. Therefore, be it resolved that this council proceeds in camera in order to address a matter pertaining to 1, personal matters about an identifiable individual, including town or local board employees, which relate to item A. 2, labor relations or employee negotiations, that's item A. 3, litigation or potential litigation, including matters before an administrative tribunal affecting a town or a local board, and that's item B. 4, the receiving of advice that is subject to solicitor-client privilege, including communications necessary for that purpose, item B. And 5, a position, plan, procedure, criteria, or instruction to be applied to any negotiations carried on or to be carried on by or on behalf of the municipality or local board, and that's item B. And the items for discussion today are CAO Performance Plan 2022 and OLT Update Huntingwood. And I look for a mover and a seconder on that, please. Councillor Jeffrey and Councillor Berman. Any questions or comments, Council? Seeing none, then I'll call the vote. All in favor? That is carried unanimously. So I will then look to staff to take us into in-camera.
Thank you, Your Worship. Will just be a couple moments. And I believe, just for the purposes of our attendees here today, that we're actually going to be starting with B first. So I will put staff not involved, unless CEO Skinner, unless you would prefer that one to be first.
If it works for you and the chair, I'm happy for item A, the CAO performance plan, to be second.
Okay.
We're live again.
All right. Are we live? Was that Chris? I didn't catch all that. Are we live again?
Yes, we are. Sorry about that.
Oh, thank you. All right, Council. I'm going to look for a motion to rise from in camera at 3:28 p.m. and return to open session. Councillor Berman and Councillor Doherty, all in favor? That is carried unanimously. Thank you very much. There is no rise and report from today's session. And so I will now recess the meeting until our 5 o'clock start time for our regular council meeting this afternoon. So thank you, everyone, and we will see you at 5 p.m.